Okay, so now you've done a little bit more with spreadsheets, and now we're going to give you a bigger challenge. I've given you a bit of a template to help you, but you're going to have to make some changes here. Your parents and the parents of your best friend have decided that they are going to let you two work together and have a joint birthday party. The expectation is that you will research and price out and then plan the best birthday party ever, all by creating a spreadsheet to help your parents track the prices. Okay, so when you go to Blackboard and download your template, this is what you're going to see. You are going to, first of all, you're going to have to click in here to A1, and you're going to have to change this to whosever birthday party this is, you and your friend. For this project, you'll be working with someone in this class, and you'll be planning a birthday party together. So you want to change it to that name, and it doesn't matter whose name you save it under. Just make sure that you know, because you'll need this for more than 1 week. So the very first thing that you'll have to decide is how many people are you inviting total. How many people do you get to pick, and how many people do your friend get to pick? And of course, you count in the attendance. So for example, if your friend invites 4 and you invite 4, that is really 10 people going to that party, because it's 4 from your friends, 4 of your friends, and then the 2 of you. So that's 10. All right. So one of the first things you want to do is enter how many people are attending. So we're going to put 10. And then for your party, it will start in the afternoon, and it will have some evening entertainment. So we'll start on a Saturday afternoon. You will eat dinner together Saturday. Then you will go out and do something fun. And then the next morning, you will serve your friends breakfast and then send them home. I guess it all depends on how long your parents can put up with it. All right. So for dinner, now what you want to do is you want to look over here on the right-hand side. This is a reference sheet for the different things that you have for your party. So, for example, under dinner, you have to plan your own dinner. You have to plan your own dinner for 10 people. So you have to decide, well, how many people are you going to get? A big cake, a small cake? Are you going to get the inexpensive ice cream? Or are you going to get the fancy ice cream? Okay, what kind of pizza are you going to get? You're going to get La Rosas, you're going to get Jets, you're going to get Little Caesars, which once again saves you money. It all depends on you. Okay, so let me show you how this will work. And then let's talk a little bit about some of these other things. Then the second part of the party is the entertainment. You can go to Laser Craze, you can go to bowling, you can go to Sky Zone, you can go to Castle Skateland. And then for breakfast, you're going to serve some combination of eggs, juice, bacon, cereal, milk. You can't see that on the screen, but when you scroll down, you will be able to. So if you want to go a little bit easier, you can do lots of copying and pasting back and forth here. There aren't really any formulas in this spreadsheet yet. So what you'll need to do is you'll need to decide, okay, what are you going to have for dinner? All right. So, for example, if I wanted to have Jets Pizza, I'm going to click on that cell. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to put it over there. All right. Now, if I look at my reference, Jets Pizza serves 4 people. I have 10 coming to the party. So if I just get 2 pizzas, that won't be enough. I actually need to get 3 pizzas. So I'm going to put under quantity 3. And then where it says cost, we want to have a formula, because we want to be able to adjust this. Maybe your parents aren't going to let us invite that many people, or maybe they're going to let us invite more people. So our formula for the total cost of pizza would equals, remember how we do that, equals, then we put our quantity, because that's a variable that might change, and then we want to multiply it by the cost of jets, which is over here in column N, and it looks like it's column N, row 7, so N7. So I'm going to click on that, and now you can see that my formula is equal to B5 times N7. So I'm going to put that in there, and what it did was it multiplied. Now the reason that we want to put that formula obviously in is so that if I want to change it to 4 pizzas at some point, it will do the math for me automatically. Okay? At some point, what we're going to do after we put in our different ideas, we're going to come over here, and I see a mistake here. I'm going to change this to dinner total. We want all the money that we spend on dinner to come over here. Okay? You haven't used this formula yet, I don't think, but this is called a sum formula. SUM, that's the result of an addition problem. So we're going to type equals sum, all right, left parenthesis, and then all we have to do is we have to click on the cells that we want to be in our formula. So for example, I want all the costs related to dinner. So I'm going to click on C5 and I'm going to drag down to C17, and then I'm going to hit enter, and you can see it puts $44.97 in there. Now as I go and add more items, we can't just have pizza. I'm going to have a 2 liter of Coke, and it looks like each one has 12 servings. I know people are going to drink more Coke than that, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to get 2 Cokes, but not everybody likes Coke, so I'm going to get 2 other 2 liters that are just the Kroger brand, which are less expensive. I think I'll get an orange, and I will get a root beer. So now what we have to do is we have to put our formulas in here. Equals 2 times the cost of our Coke, which is right here. Now notice, when it added that $3, it also added it over here. Okay? And our Kroger Coke equals that value, and I'm not typing in B7, I'm just clicking on it and it goes right in there, times our number of our cost per 2 liter of Kroger. Okay, so this is nice in that maybe I want to save a little bit of money. Maybe I only want to get 1 Coke and 4 2 liters from Kroger's, and I can do that. So now you can see I'm getting so far I've spent $50 on food. Obviously it's a birthday party, so we need to serve people cake. We need to serve people ice cream. Everybody likes to have chips. And then of course your parents insist that you try to keep it a little bit healthier and offer a veggie tray and a fruit tray. Okay? Now, so you'll go through and with your partner, you'll plan this out. You'll decide how many people are coming to your party, how much of each thing you're going to have. All right? And you're going to add up the different totals for your dinner, your entertainment, your breakfast. Then those 3 will equal the total cost of the party, right? And then the cost per person will be, that's a good thing to see how much money you're spending on the party. The total cost of the party divided by the number of people that attended. Now remember, we're always using cell references, not actual numbers. We're using the cells because those are variables. The total cost of the party divided by the number of people attending will give us the cost per person. All right? Work with your partner, and when I come back, I expect to see a really cool spreadsheet of an excellent party. Good luck.